Yeah, welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young. My first show in June at Area 58 TV. We have an awesome rapper today. We're going out to Beverly Hills by Zoom. I think that's where he is. We'll find out all about him, as we always do with every guest, with an awesome interview. But of course, before we get to him, I'm going to read these incredible underwriters, and then we will commence per usual. So, we have the Riverside Cafe in Wareham, open 6 days a week, all except Wednesdays, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. They make the best breakfast from Boston to the Cape, and they have DoorDash delivery. We have Tom Auto in Middleborough. We have New England Floorscapes in Middleborough. We have the Cornerstone Barbershop in Pembroke. We have Kingston Auto Body in Kingston. We have Havensight Psychiatric Services in East Wareham. Used to be at my other location in the building in Easton. We have Evan Young Realty. That's my brother Evan. He's a realtor. We have RW Carpet and Flooring in Norton, covering floors for 50 years. We have Salon Giovanni in Marshfield, and we have DNS Auto Works and Collision Specialists in Abington, up the road on Route 58. And I want to thank you guys very much. And now, Ampla, how you doing?
Hi, Harrison, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, and you were set up.
Doing fantastic here.
Holly set me up with you, and she's been great getting me some awesome people, and I know you're another one. And so you're a rapper, and you kind of, I don't know, I get that you're kind of a free spirit. Is that right?
I'm a singer. I do. Yeah, I'm a performer. It's my place in the world. I do my best with every performer. Yeah.
Okay, you're freezing up a little bit. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi in your area.
Oh.
There you go. That's a little better. Yeah, your face is freezing. I can still hear you though. All right, yeah, that's it. Keep blinking. That ought to keep it going.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes we have these issues. Are you in Beverly Hills?
Yes. Right now I'm in the studio in Beverly Hills.
Oh, it's a studio. Are you at your home or are you at a studio?
On the recording studio, yeah.
Oh, you're a recording studio. Okay. All right. So tell me about, what I do with every guest is I try to profile their childhood, because I think, everything in life is an epic journey. Where we start, the way we start and the way we end is all connected with what happens in between. So tell me about that. Tell me where you grew up and how did you get into the music life? And and then if I have any questions, I'll roll them in as I see fit. So go ahead. Let's start with that.
Yeah. So when I was pretty young, around 8, I started dancing. I saw Michael Jackson on my parents showed me Michael Jackson,
Okay.
and I think that was incredible. So that's when I started dancing, and that eventually a couple years later I was doing shows, doing impression of Michael Jackson, Elvis, James Brown, and all the greatest. And then I started playing instruments, writing songs around 12, and playing in bands, and that's how I got involved when I was a kid into music.
Wow.
And, yeah.
Okay. How young were you? Would you say you were like 8 years old?
Yeah, I was saying.
Was that how old you were when you started impersonating these artists? Is that right? You were about 8 or so?
What's up?
You were like 8 years old when you started doing music?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
yes, I was 8.
Okay. Well, I'll be honest with you. I love, those guys got the rhythm. One of my favorite Michael Jackson songs is "Rock with You." You know that one? You probably do.
Yeah, I love that song. Yeah,
1970.
actually, Off the Wall. Yeah, it's one of great. That's a great song.
It is. Okay. So what would you consider your genre in music now? Rap?
What's that?
Well, I mean, I know you're a rapper, but do you have? I mean, what inspires your music now? What events in your own life, independent of all the artists that inspire you? Let's talk about those.
Well, for me, inspiration is everything. Everything that happened to me every day, everyday life, people around me, and that's for me inspiration, like movies or my favorite music. So it's like a combination of everything for me, and it just comes from a place of magic and energy.
Okay, exactly. Okay. So how old are you now? You're not that. You don't look too old. You look like you're about 19.
Huh?
How old are you? You look about 19.
Like 19.
Yeah. Well, my brother, I guess that's not correct. I'm just wondering. You don't look that old. You look like you're still a teenager.
Yeah, that's what they say. Some people think like I'm still in high school or something. And especially I was in the movie recently, and I had to look like a high school kid. And that was like so funny. Like everyone was thinking I was very young. But yeah.
Well, all right. You don't want to tell me your age? That's fine. I just thought you were. I'm just trying to figure out the timeline. So what you've done since you were 8 years old. All right. Tell me about do you perform with? Do you have fellow rappers that you perform with? Do you perform in a band at all? Do you go on the road? What do you do with? How does that work?
Yeah, I do perform with bands. I perform a lot by myself
Okay.
and different like venues and here in Los Angeles. It's a lot like it's a lot music around. So and also movies. So I've been also working in movies. I've been performing on different stages and getting like feel really connected with the audience, with local audience.
Okay. You said movies. Do you do acting as well?
Yes, I do. I do acting and directing.
Okay. Tell me about. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Tell me about where you acted. Tell me about where you acted, and tell me about what you direct. Tell me about some of those projects.
Well, as a director, I had experience. I still like growing up as a director because I don't have any like background in studying, but I did watch a lot of movies and
Okay.
classic ones and a lot of movies in the past. So I do direct my own, like I call it short films. To be like music videos, but I like to call them short films because it's
Okay.
more like a story. It's more like a beginning and an ending. And I call my music short films. I direct most of them so far, and I got three so far.
Great.
And and then as an actor, I've been recently on the Michael Jackson movie,
Okay. Oh, well, you were in that movie
and
too?
I've
Oh, wow. What did you play in that? I know. I know that's big now. It did very well at the box office. So what were you in that movie?
been. Yeah, I was doing background dancer, and it was like it was I was in a scene of the back tour, it was a very amazing experience. It's so fun. It's so fun because I was called to be there the day before
Right.
the shoot. I thought it was, I don't know why it happened, like I manifested because I was thinking about that the same day, and then I got called to be in the movie.
Wow.
And it was such an amazing experience. And then I went, they invited me to the premiere. I went to the premiere, and it was fantastic meeting all the rest of the cast
Yeah.
and meeting people that I didn't even imagine I would meet, and it was pretty very fantastic being surrounded by a lot of like incredible people,
It
and
didn't take him too long to produce it. It was a full-length feature, but it seems to me. How long ago did you do it?
Hmm?
How long ago did you do your scene with the film, in Michael Jackson's film?
How long ago?
Yes. How long
It
ago
was,
was it?
it was in October, like I
Oh,
think,
okay. It's hard to believe it's been almost a year.
before
Wow.
that. Before that, wait. I'm thinking probably. I'm thinking July or August last year. Yeah.
Okay, so it's been almost a year. I didn't realize it went back that far. Okay. Well, they produced
Yeah.
it pretty quick. I guess they did, because usually a full-length feature takes a couple of years to produce, or it does. I mean,
Well, yeah, I think that they've been shooting for a while, and then I was surprised when they called me because I thought it was already done by that time. So I think that was the last thing they recorded.
fantastic. I had the same thing happen. I was in Amistad and Shutter Island, and both those films they called me after the wardrobe had already, after they told me that they'd already found the people, but then they decided to call me as well. So I know that's always exciting when that happens. But you've taken it to the next level, I guess. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm doing my best, or everything I can do my best, you know.
Tell me about the music videos that you have now. Who's in? Tell me the people that you have in them, and what are the stories they're conveying?
How you watch it?
What's that?
And how you watch it?
I'm watching. I haven't watched them. I also want to hear from you. I want you to tell me what you got.
So it's a video of pretty much a wild song of it's like crazy funky music video.
Okay.
And it's like a girl trying, being my queen, and I dancing around with her. She's a wild girl,
I got you.
and it's a whole fantasy story,
I got it.
inside.
Okay. I think I know. Holly told me the title of the video. It sounds. I like the title very much. Is that who's in
You
it?
like it?
Yeah, I do very. Is that your girlfriend in the video, or is it just another actress? Or both?
It's an actor. It's an actor. She was pretty cool actually. Did a fantastic job, and yeah, very professional. I thought I thought she did a fantastic job, the actress, and we had so much fun. We shot on Tesla Diner actually.
Who's the lucky girl walking around from Hollywood to Santa Monica? Wanna go to bed, but you always put me on now. Do you know what this is? Baby, sit on my face, baby, sit on my face. I really, really want you to sit on my face, baby, sit on my face, baby, sit on my face. With all your legs around my neck. Before you stay, I will take care of you, and then your body will be slain on mine. When you're down, 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 if you go down, down, down. Do you know what this is? Yeah. Do you know what this is? Baby, sit on my face, baby, sit on my face. I really, really want you to sit on my face, baby, sit on my face, baby, sit on my face. With all your legs around my neck. Baby, sit on my face, baby, sit on my face. With all your legs around my neck. Baby, sit on my face, baby, sit on my face. I really, really want you to sit on my face, baby. With all your legs around my neck. With all your legs around my neck. Baby, sit on my face, baby, sit on my face. With all your legs around my neck.
And that's it. We just watched the video. So
Okay.
So when we're done talking, you're gonna text me that video, and I'm gonna text it to on your phone number. You can do that, right? It's on YouTube, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. Now I know I like the title of the video. It was a little risque, but I'm thinking we can use it. What the heck? I gotta see it. So that's gonna be so in the meantime, tell me about what are you doing currently?
Currently,
Correct. Yes.
what I do is like working as much as possible, writing, recording, trying to be more movies.
Okay.
That was like my first experience in like a movie, like in a movie. Well, I made like an extras and other movies, but I wanna get more involved on the movie industry as well,
Okay.
on the film industry, and you know, just like I'm doing right now another music video, and I recording a lot of new songs. That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Do you do anything else in have you done anything in sports? I'm wondering, you look very athletic. Do you do anything else in entertainment? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, do you do stand-up comedy, anything like that? Just, or anything else besides?
Stand-up comedy. Um, well, my biggest passion is into like films and music. And other than that, I like art, and I like all kind of arts.
Okay.
You know, I like painting and sculpting. I like to go to museums. I like to draw. I like to draw. I mean, I like all kind of arts, like playing instruments. I dance a lot. That's like one of the, maybe my sport part comes from like dancing, pretty much.
Okay, cool. All right, you like to dance. Now, do you ever do are you one of those professional break dancers too? You know what those are? They back about, I don't know, in the 1980s. You probably weren't even born yet, but they were break dancers and stuff. That was kind of a new trend for dance moving in about 40 years ago. Do you do anything like that? Are you like a dance troupe or anything in addition to just your rapping?
Rapping. I do pretty much like grew up like watching, I don't know, like it's hard to describe my dance, because I think I had like my own thing with dancing. Like I like like John Travolta, Michael, Gene Kelly. That's my style of dancing, kind of like Elvis. Like that. It's very much performing.
Yep. Did you go to college? Did you go to college at all? And if so, where, and what did you major in?
I had a major in biology.
Oh, okay. All right. That's that. Where did you go?
I'm kidding. I didn't go to college.
You didn't go to college? Okay, that's fine. I always like to find out what people are educated, because sometimes, it ends up leading to what they're doing. Like I said, everything in life is connected. I didn't think my education, when I was in college, was 40 years ago, and I didn't think I'd be doing this 40 years ago. So who knows? Maybe there was a connection. Now tell me you sculpt and paint, true, and you draw as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I do it sometimes. I like more go to see art, because my biggest connection is into creating music, and I have like all like short films ideas and do music videos. But I love to study. I love to study.
Okay.
I like reading books, learning new things, learning. Yeah, I love like, I'm very curious about any, not just art, like any like science, like business, like nature. I like curious about everything.
Have you ever attempted to write a book or a story or poetry or something like that? Anything written that you like doing aside from music and movies?
Well, that would be interesting. With poetry, maybe if I would write a book, it would be like, kind of like a fantasy book, or like Edgar Allan Poe,
Oh yeah, okay.
And like a fantasy story, or like autobiography, like like things that happen. I don't know exactly autobiography, but like, do you know the books that it's not autobiography exactly, but it comes from like certain time to certain time, like the writer is writing in specific times in the moment okay, this happened to me today, you know,
Yep.
and then it leads to another thing, and it's like an adventure.
Call the diary, but I get it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like a diary, but like, yeah, I think more like in a, like an adventure. Oh, you know, like these things take to another, you know.
And you seem to like adventures. You seem to have them all the time. You seem to like, you put yourself out there for adventures, and the more the better, because that'll give you more inspiration for more stuff, more videos, more music, you know, right? And more films. If you eventually you're going to be directing. How are you with editing?
Well,
Are you
well,
good at-
life is the biggest adventure we have. So,
Right. Oh yeah. Do you do well with video editing? Do you edit your own videos, or do you have other people help you, or both?
yes, I'm very involved on the editing part. I was doing for hobby when I was a kid in some moment, but I am very involved in everything. I'm involved in the whole dancing, when the music's made, and, you know, like in everything. I had people to work on it, but I'm very involved in everything. It's great also to have like great people, great talent people that do things that you cannot do, and can be better than you know, like playing an instrument, like editing, even directing. You know, I think that's how you learn also.
Okay. Ampler, guess what? We're in the final 5 minutes of the show. I hope you had fun talking to me.
What's up?
We're in the final 5 minutes of the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I hope you had a good time. I hope I asked good questions.
Yes. It was pretty good.
So here's what I want you to do with the remaining time. I want you to give shouts out to people that are going to see the show. You can start, with Holly maybe. You got a big family. Are you one of a lot of kids? Do you have, people, brothers and sisters that help you out with your work, with your music, or you're pretty much just the lone wolf? Which is it? Just curious.
Yeah, I want to say hi and send a lot of love to my family, my friends, and everyone that listen to my music, and I appreciate all the love that I have for just the people that love me. So I feel like very appreciated by them, and I think it's all about love.
Okay. Now, is there anything, I have to ask this too, is there anything coming up on the horizon for you that you want to talk about before we wrap the show up? I just want to make sure we cover everything. I ask every guest this. If not, that's fine, but I just want to double check with that.
We could talk more about the music and my projects.
Okay. So what do you got on tap for the next few months or weeks or whatever?
So right now I'm working on a music video, and it's gonna come pretty soon. I'm probably gonna be directing that one. Not sure yet, but I finished like the last details, or like getting the with the label, getting the right people, and I think it's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be probably my best video so far. So I think it's gonna have a great impact, and I think everyone's gonna really like it, because it's got a cool story.
As they all should. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap the show up now. Will you do me a favor? I want you to do two things. First of all, when we're done, I'm gonna ask you to text me that video that we're gonna edit into the show. But before that, are you okay to stick around? And my tech guy will also take a picture of us for Facebook, and I'll send it to Holly. Are you on Facebook?
Sure. Yeah.
And I could connect you on Facebook. I could tag you. But are you all right to do a picture?
Sure. Yeah. Of course.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna wrap the show up. Okay. I'm gonna wrap the show up, and then we're gonna go over all the particulars, and then we're gonna edit your song into the show, and it'll be awesome. It should be up in a few weeks. So you did a great job with me, Ampler. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you so much, Harrison, for inviting me. It was fun.
Okay, all right, you ready to snap along as we finish, as we as we did at the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, folks, another great topic time episode coming to a conclusion, wrapping off and snapping out. More great shows on tap, as usual.